afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Rangers. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
All right. The stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Jordan Lyles gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
At the plate, David Fletcher. He will lead this one off today. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is in there for a called strike one.
First pitch, 305.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, I know it's early on in the game, but when the third pitch like that is called for a ball, it looks like that tight zone's going to be awfully small today.
Now the 2-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one. calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Roy, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. Angels nothing. Rangers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Griffin Canning gets the ball for the Angels in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction. Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
A ball and 2 strikes.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. He'll get it into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. Now this is popped up. Room, however, behind the plate for Castro. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Chu, the runner at second with one away. In there, 2-1.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play. You get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
He's set. Here's the 2-2. 3-2 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. Joey Gallo with a 2-run shot. First home run of the campaign for him, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. One ball and one strike to their designated hitter this afternoon. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Danny Santana.
Up next for the Rangers, Danny Santana, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The pitch. In there at the knees, strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
But 2 here in the Rangers half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. 2-0 Texas. Here's Tommy La Stella now. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball left outside.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. High and deep to left center field. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double.
This is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or 2 across this inning, they'll be right back in this one.
Here's Albert now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0 home.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
No one out with a runner at second. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols. Weakly hit to third. And there's one down now.
Batting fifth.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's focus our attention on the Todd father. Soft hands, big-time arm across the diamond, and former home run derby champion. And he's from Jersey. Don't hate.
Justin Upton the next to hit, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Lifetime versus Jordan Lyles. It's been a steady 5 for 9. One 0 count. Here it is. A ball and a strike. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled away. Bouncer to the left side. And there are 2 away now.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Angels strand 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Todd Frazier now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Yeah. 0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hey!
Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting seventh, the second baseman.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And I'm locking in today on defensive extraordinaire David Fletcher. This is a guy that can beat you on the defensive side. He's got great hands, quick feet, great reaction time, loves turning the double play. They love having him out there.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
So now to the plate, Robinson Chirinos, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Waiting on it is good one.
And that retires the side. Rangers set down in order. After two, it's a 2-0 ball game. Leading off the inning, Andrelton Simmons, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball one.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Fouled off. One and one. Here it comes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gallo has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Jason Castro.
So one away, and here's the left-handed hitting catcher, Jason Castro. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's out.
One out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Chu on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, David Fletcher.
And now for the Angels, David Fletcher. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball one.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Oh, and he misses it. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. He's set. Here it comes.
0-1.
2 out with the man at first. One ball, 1 strike, the count. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Angels leave 1. They're down 2-0. Stepping up to the plate, Ronald Guzman. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ball game back on Sunday. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 pitch on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball. Ball 1.
2 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Here it comes now to Andrus. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Joey Gallo would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this will be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Full count now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next will be the designated hitter, Tommy La Stella. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
And that's in there for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping in now, Albert Pujols, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 on its way. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. From the stretch. 1-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, when they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Here's Justin Upton now. Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1. They trail it here 2-0. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner. Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And he takes a cold strike 1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
A designated hitter, number 5, Willie Calhoun.
One gone in the Texas fourth. And into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Rendon shading to his right. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Danny Santana.
So next to the plate for Texas, Danny Santana looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
That evens it up 1-1. 2 runs on 2 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Rangers set down in order. They're up 2-0. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready now for L.A. Brian Goodwin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Brian Goodwin.
First pitch of the at bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. There to make the play is Frazier for the first down.
Now batting, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
1 away, and here's the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. First delivery to him on the way. And there's ball 1.
Come on, what game are you watching, huh?
Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
No, that's low.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Jason Castro.
Into the box now, Jason Castro. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Now the 1-0 is a ball high and inside.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Now the 2-0. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Leading off for the Rangers, the third baseman, Tom Frazier.
First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
The count 1-1.
And he fouls this one off. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. Once again a 3-2. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So striding in, Rougned Odor. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First offering on its way.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
The 0-2 home. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Comes set. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. One down.
Now batting, the catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
Ready now, Robinson Chirinos. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And he got him. Stepping into the box, Ronald Guzman. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. A runner on first with 2 away. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1 is in there for the second strike.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. The Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Shin-Soo Choo. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Simmons will make the play here to retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on the show right after this. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, David Fletcher will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Now here's the pitch. Hey now.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 1-0. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Another look to first. Runner back safely. In now is Anthony Rendon.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. It was a walk in his last trip.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. 1-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And it's 1-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Right side hit hard. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And that certainly represents a career milestone. Hit number 1,000.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. 1,000 isn't a milestone that's going to get everyone talking, but as an individual, you have to feel pretty good about it. He'll definitely be wanting that ball for his trophy case.
Standing in now, Tommy La Stella, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. One and 1 to Tommy La Stella.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Angels leave one. They're down 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Elvis Andrus. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now here's the pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short, taken in by Simmons. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Joey Gallo will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now the pitch. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get in the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box, Willie Calhoun. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
In now, Danny Santana as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. inside. 2-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Into the box, Albert Pujols. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one, into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Justin Upton.
Now in the box, Justin Upton. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left, and Upton's aboard. It's a base hit, and now it'll rattle up against the wall.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
At the plate now, Brian Goodwin. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Line drive base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
From the stretch, down the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And this will find the wall now over near the 325 sign. He's in there at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Roll. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, and I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. From the stretch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
You know what, Matty? I think it's so tough for a lefty to stay tucked on that slider, to keep his front shoulder in and be able to recognize it and not get beat with the fastball.
Lifted in the air to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter number 22, second baseman, David Fletcher.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Fletcher. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Adur is there on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we are tied 2-2. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
Thank you, Heidi. Dylan Bundy gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Dylan Bundy.
Stepping up now, Todd Frazier. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Todd Frazier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
2-0.
That's inside.
Outside, 3-0 now. The pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Here's Rougned Odor now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set, and the pitch. Oh, and 1. Here it comes.
I got a ball.
Not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Robinson.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the catcher Robinson Chirinos. From the stretch.
Ball. No one, no strike.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Hit in the air out to left field. Upton's after it. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Frazier isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Oh, and the tag will get him at home plate as that keeps the ball game tied.
With 2 outs, I totally understand sending him there, but with only 1 out, you've got to be pretty positive about getting him home safely. Could have been a whole lot better than what they're working with now.
To the plate now, Ronald Guzman shoots this one over to first. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Rangers leave 1, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Colby Allard will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Colby Allard.
New inning set to get underway. Stepping into the box, Mike Trout is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. At the plate, Anthony Rendon. This ball will be chopped foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Tommy La Stella, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Grounded to the right. One there. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Ready for another chance. Shin-Soo Choo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Three and 0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Here it is, the 3-0.
Count for 3-1.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Scott Heineman will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Now running at first for the Rangers, number 16.
Striding in, Elvis Andrus, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. First delivery to him on the way. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Here it comes now to Andrus. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2.
Nope. The count is 1-2.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit to third. And that will be a base hit for Andrus. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush him, hoping to turn a double play. And instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And next it'll be the outfielder, Joey Gallo. He's set. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
First and second here with nobody out. 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Willie Calhoun is on deck. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Coming in is Goodwin. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
A designated hitter, number 5, Willie.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. From the belt, kicks and deals. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And the slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Now the 2-1 pitch.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. First and second now, one man out. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Into right, a base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Noah Ramirez will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. So now to the plate, Danny Santana lifted the other way out to left center. Upton will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second. Now at the plate, Todd Frazier in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
1-1. Here it is.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
The payoff pitch. Grounded to third. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Rangers will have to be content with just the one. We've played 8 full. Texas is out in front, 3-2.
Your attention, please. This change defensively for the Rangers. Now playing right field, number 16.
Jose Leclerc takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Digging in once again, Albert Pujols. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Albert Pujols.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now the pitch. Hit in the air to right field. And Albert is 0 for 3 now as he's retired here for the first out.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Striding in once again, Justin Upton. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch coming. Here it is. Less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, 1 out, down 1 in the 9th. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. Standing in now, Brian Goodwin, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And the payoff pitch to the right side and through, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only one away.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, one out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Now the 2-0.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. Can he right this ship and stay composed?
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
The 3-1. And he misses with it, ball four, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now to the plate, Jason Castro, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
1-1 to Jason Castro. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and it's a foul ball. The 2-2 pitch, and this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now, David Fletcher. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Angels down to their last strike. Struck him out. So a great job of working out of certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base. And the ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though. And a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Rangers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Colby Allard claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jose Leclerc closes the door for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Angels, 2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Globe Life Park, 48,114. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.